Son Torque, and today we're at Manhattan Motor Cars, and today we're reviewing that beast, finally, the Lamborghini Aventador SVJ Iota, and it is absolutely beautiful. And I mean, Jesus, this thing is so aggressive in person. This is my second time seeing it in person. It looks absolutely astonishing. Guys, let me know, drop a comment right now. What do you guys think about the Lamborghini Aventador SVJ? And if you like the SVJ more than the normal SV, and let me know what you guys rather prefer, SV or SVJ. Let me know, comment down below. Now let's get this video started. Alright, really quickly, I'm gonna walk you guys through Ala 2.0, like very quickly. If you guys don't want to hear about Ala 2.0, fast forward. The first thing first, we gotta talk about this front right here. If you guys do not know, I'm gonna also say pause and guess which Lamborghini this came from. Right here. This came from the Lamborghini Veneno, if you guys didn't know. It's one secret element of the SVJ. This is the last naturally aspirated V12 that Lamborghini is producing, and they're only producing 900, as you guys can see right here. It's one of 900, which I mean, you need one of these cars. It's going to be an icon, and you would want to have this thing in your garage. But let's talk about Ala 2.0 right now, as right here, as you guys can see, it says Ala. But you have this awesome front face that looks so aggressive. I love how it looks so aggressive, and it's absolutely ridiculous on how Lamborghini did it. It's still rounded and it's sharp like a shark fin, just going around. Like right there is a freaking shark fin pretty much. But in the front, there are pieces that move so air can flow beautifully throughout the car. As you guys can see right here is an intake, which the air goes in, comes out through these sides too, goes into the wheels, goes throughout the scissor doors, and coming out to this huge intake right here, which is awesome. And then also you have these intakes right here on the sides, and then also back here, and then you have this huge intake right here for the wings, so the air flows beautifully throughout the car. And then you come to the rear, you have this like amazing rear diffuser, as you guys can see, and it has the Performante exhaust, which I do like for this car, which makes it very loud. And I mean, this rear diffuser, it's ridiculous. And also car available here at Manhattan Motor Cars, if you guys didn't know already. And geez, it's absolutely beautiful, amazing, and Italian. And literally, with the Lamborghini Aventador SVJ, you don't have the trunk button. As you can see right here, it like indicates, but you don't have a trunk button. The way to do it, you get in the car, there's a little lever right here. You push this, unlocks the front. You go to the front, and voila, your trunk. Well, your front in the trunk. But I think this is so interesting because after 2017, this had to be equipped in cars like this so that you cannot put a child in the car. Which, by the way, who's gonna take a child in a Lamborghini Aventador SVJ? I mean, the trunk, if you look itself, it's a small behind truck, but still, safety regulations in the US. But Lamborghini got through it with having this, which is really good, and it's steep space, which is good, but it's still small, and you're not really looking for space in the Lamborghini Aventador SVJ. As we come around into the interior, you have like this little netting in the back, and you could put like possibly something if you have the passenger seat up and your seat up if you're not as big. But this thing is just absolutely gorgeous, and you only have a little bit of space, even though you're not really looking for space in a Lamborghini Aventador. So deal with it. If you want space, get the Lamborghini Urus. So really quickly, we can't unlock the car today. We need 2 technicians to do that today, but we're not doing that right now. So I'm gonna tell you guys really quick about the naturally aspirated V12. As you guys probably already know, 770 brake horsepower, 568 pound-feet of torque with a awesome single clutch transmission. So the car's shifts are very hard and very raw, and I mean, you will enjoy this thing as it's a Lamborghini Aventador. How could you not enjoy that naturally aspirated V12? One of the last, and it is the last naturally aspirated Lamborghini you could purchase. And also really quickly, the SVJs, they only come with center lock wheels, which is awesome. So it's pretty much quicker to take the wheel off, of course, and also it's anti-theft proof. So if someone tries to steal your wheels, they can't, because they would have to have a certain tool and a certain key to access your center lock wheels, which is really good. But these are the performance center lock wheels, which are really useful while going around track and makes the air flow through even faster, coming throughout the scissor door, going into that huge intake. But Jesus, these things just look so good. And also the car's on Pirelli P0s, which is fairly well and fairly grippy around, as you now have rear wheel steering with this car, which makes it more fun to drive and easier to make U-turns and do other cool things, and also do the one thing that I extremely love, donuts. So, hey, Lamborghini Aventador SVJ donuts, I can see that. So let's talk about the inside of the Lamborghini Aventador SVJ. So let's go. Number 1, the Aventadors have the Lambo doors, which are the scissor doors that go up. I freaking love that. As we step into the Lamborghini Aventador, which is so awesome. Stop beeping at me. I know the lights are on. See, the car beeps when the lights are on and the doors are up. But we're gonna turn that off really quickly. And second off, beautiful, beautiful interior. Insane V12 behind us with 770 brake horsepower right behind us, and you have this awesome intake and rear spoiler back there and all these levers. It's so awesome. And then if you look here, it's not a normal roof, it's carbon skin. Completely awesome. And I just love the way this thing looks. It looks perfect, and it's no other place I would be except Lamborghini Aventador SVJ right now. Let's put it in accessory mode right here. As it like turns on like an airplane. Gotta not get copyrighted. No copyright. But it sounds like an absolute airplane when you put it into accessory mode as it's getting everything ready. But look at this gauge. This gauge is absolutely ridiculous. It's a new gauge for the SVJ. It's just absolutely cool that you have this. And then speaking of new, for the Aventadors, ever since the Aventador S came out, you were offered Ego mode. Now in the SVJ, you're offered Ego mode, which is absolutely cool, so you could preset whatever you want. This one is preset in sport with comfort, suspension, which is really cool, and then Corsa, and it glows in red, of course, because you're ready to attack the track. But this thing revs up to around 9,000 RPMs. I think it's actually a little bit over 9,000 RPMs, but that's just even better, because why not have a naturally aspirated V12 that revs up to over 9,000 RPMs. But really quickly, just wanted to say thank you, Viviana, for telling me that the SVJ was here and that I could review it. As of today, we reviewed the Lamborghini Aventador SVJ and also got a quick update on the Lamborghini Huracan Evo, which the Evo spec that I made for Heisei Y should, we'll talk about that a little bit later, but we're going to talk about the Lamborghini Huracan Evo. The Lamborghini Huracan Evo should be here around April, which I will be reviewing for you guys, of course, and also taking you guys an inside look of that car. But Torcon Evo, we'll talk about it. Just wanted to give a small update on it. But Lamborghini Aventador SVJ was fun to mess around with you, and also got to review you today. So on to something else. Goodbye Lamborghini Aventador, Super La Voce, Yota. I will miss you. Bye bye. Love you.
It's a long road to greatness, but I ain't afraid to face it, 'cause I know I'm gonna make it.